Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Stellaris. My name is Sonelias, and I'll be loading the actual last play of number 30. Which, if I go into this particular empire here, I've got listed down here. Now, as you'll see, I actually got a recording of 31. Well, actually a save game for 31. But it looks like I forgot to click on the record button. Doesn't really help, does it? So, I'm just doing this again. So we're basically on Let's Play 31 here. So what did we do last time? We basically had, if I look at my empire, we basically had expanded our empire downward to the south here. We had also expanded our northern sector slightly, as well as expanded our eastern sector in terms of actual placing some additional outposts there. So what I've been doing on Earth, I've been focusing significantly in terms of building colony ships here. And I'll keep on doing so for the foreseeable future. One of the things I do foresee myself doing here is actually doing some additional expansions of the actual space station there. In the meantime, I also have joined an alliance with the Oscox Star Coalition and the Empire of the Hur Alabava, which means I will have access to their space. I can travel through there, but at the same time, if I were to get into another fight with another empire, like I did in the last times with the Ruthenian Confederacy, where they declared war upon me, I'll have some allies to back me up. Now, what I'm doing at the moment as well, I'm basically trying to clear out some of these actual places where I've encountered, for example, void clouds and other entities in space. So that's really part of my next goal that I'm trying to basically follow here. Have I got any unassigned ships? Ships without any particular mission? Well, not at the moment, it looks like. At the moment I've got 4 sectors, so the latest sector I've added in the last session was the Tokugawa sector here, which is really a sector, a brand new sector to the south of us, just to be able to basically start building up a little bit of a part of our empire down here. So let's get the clock started.
Anomaly found.
Let's have a brief look at our research. So we're basically doing stuff in terms of our debris, and we're about to finish the research of this particular additional resource, strategic resource, Teldar crystals. We finished the analysis of some of the debris in one of our systems here. Perfect. And I should see us going into battle with the Void Cloud here shortly. That is lots of missiles being fired on him. Now, we did suffer some damage here. I don't think we lost an actual ship in here. But what I'll do, I'll basically take the damaged ship and I'll put that in a separate fleet to be able to send that out and send it, well, home or home-ish as far as I can actually send it. Are there other places where I want to basically send my fleet to? Well, I'll send it up north. The UNS Cloisterman has picked up some curious readings from Kuros 1. There are significant pockets of radiation in the gas cloud's atmosphere that appear to be the result of intense orbital bombardment. Ooh. Science officer Ilse Schubert discovered a weak signal coming from the planet's interior. We should, of course, investigate.
Situation log updated.
That's that ship here, isn't it? Let's have a look at that entry in the logs. If I go there, it's this ship here. And I'll do that research project after I've finished the survey of this particular system here. That looks like it's going to be a habitable planet, doesn't it? Where is that? It's actually quite far to the south from there. Now, what I want to do, of course, I want to basically link up these bits down here. So I'm building a new colony there, and I've already got a colony where I basically created a sector around. I'll see if I can actually take some of my existing ships and send them out there to do that. So I'm going to be building up that frontier outpost up there. And that should create that link between these two sections here. So looking further at the map, still big swaths of unexplored space. So there's still lots of space where my research vessels can actually go to. In terms of my contacts, I've got a decent list of contacts already. If I sort them by distance. Sorry, that's not distance, it's the actual opinion. I should have sorted it by distance. Those that are closest to us is, for example, the Allied Lighty World Direct Democracy. If I were to go to them, they are, oddly enough, not known. So the distance is not known is what I meant. So I thought it was something different, but they're not as close as I thought they would be. The Oscok Star Coalition, the Korean Confederacy. What I want to do with these guys here, I want to offer them a trade deal, I want to offer them migration access, as well as give them access to my active sensors. And I'm just going to confirm that. So that's these guys that were really, well, I guess they're a vassal of the Oscoks in this particular system here. They've got a colony world in here. Oh, sorry, their main planet is really here. I thought the Oscoks had a colony on here as well. Yeah, so they got a colony on this particular planet here. It's fully occupied already, as you can see. They haven't actually fully expanded that in terms of actually putting buildings on here yet. So they might want to invest some extra efforts into that. Anyways, these guys here, they will be able to migrate to my worlds as per now. Do they actually have any movement plans already? Nope, it doesn't look like it. At least they got that capability. They have accepted that, so perfect. So for the next 30 years we'll be able to do that. New colony ship has arrived in the system here. I believe we're just passing through. Yes, we are. On Earth, we should have enough to be able to initiate the construction of the next colony ship already. Now we're running a deficit in terms of energy, so I do want to do something about that. So what I want to do, I basically want to go through all my individual colonies and just verify exactly what I'm doing in terms of energy production at the moment. Like for example here, I'm trying to get some energy going at the moment. Haven't had too much luck with that yet, but it's something that I need to basically put some effort into. Same with this planet here. I want to clear the kelp here, for example. Let's have a look at what's happened in here. So we've just surveyed this system here. I do want to survey that system up there as well, which I probably should have done ages ago, but I haven't had a chance to do yet. Construction vessel here is ready. Not sure why I built a defensive station where I have built it. Can I disband that? I can. Do I want to? Maybe not.
Survey complete.
It's always welcome, I guess. I can do some other things here though. I can actually send it into orbit there, which is not really what I wanted to do. But again, I don't have enough resources at the moment to actually issue it with proper instructions. So we're meeting some and the Gun Shard, another militaristic isolationist group, and they are Stagnant Ascendancy. So I believe these guys are to the south of us here. Yep, there we go. Map's just updated. That means that all the ships that I had in their system will be actually bounced back to my own systems here. Not a big problem. Just something to bear in mind. Our president has died. That's a bit unfortunate, but yeah, I guess we can live with that. Let's clear that list. So we've got numerous different other people that actually are standing as candidate. In terms of our empire, are there particular policies that I can adjust? For example, slavery. Do I want to change that? Well, I don't really want to. War economy is static, semi-static. Don't want to do anything with that, but really what I was looking to do something with is the ability to do active studies on here. Active study within our empire will be able to change our stance on this for 10 years. Unlocks the secret of the internet and the interesting subjects may be freely available for study. Observation stations can perform most types of studies, cannot invade native worlds. Good. That's really one of the things I wanted to be able to do. So I'm allowed to enlighten them, which is great. Resettlement is... Free pups cannot be forcibly resettled. Well, that's fine. Migration is free, which is good. Leadership, primary races only at the moment. Well, I haven't got any other races in there yet. So I guess because of that, there's no other options at my disposal. Voting rights is free. Vote. The rule of our empire should reflect the will of the people and they must all be part of that process. All pups can vote in democratic elections. Good. So second fleet has been repaired. Okay, so where are we going to send these guys to? Well, let's send them up north. I've got another fleet ready here. Really what I want to do with these two... First I want to merge them and then basically I want to send these guys up north. I want to send them on to Taramunda, where we will be able to encounter an ancient mining drone. I don't think there's any planets there for us to survey. Well, of course they are there to survey, but not to colonize as such. Elections are still on their way. And we're in the midst of doing some research here. Isolated signal.
Construction complete.
Again, some of our construction vessels are ready here. So we've just finished some construction on the surface.
Updated.
Luis Lopez has been elected as president. Sweet. Now what can we do on planet in the meantime? We could build a power station here, which hopefully helps us alleviate some of our burdens there in terms of our energy shortages. Same with this guy. I want to be able to build a power plant there, but again, I don't have the actual resources for that yet. Research. We've just finished that new resource, the Teldar crystals. Ooh, interesting. Another resource, Aurelium ore. Interesting to find out whether we actually have any of that in our empire already. There is another tropical world here in Procyon. Do I want to colonize it? That's the question. Is it any good? Low gravity, so building costs are reduced. There's lots of food focus
System
here.
survey complete.
Okay. Okay. I guess one of the things I want to do is I want to make sure I am tracking all of these on the map. Looks like some of them weren't being tracked yet. Interesting. I've got some additional resources I can invest here.
Colony established. Special project complete.
Science officer Ilse Schubert has managed to isolate the weak signal. It's coming from somewhere deep in the atmosphere of... Here is number 1. It does indeed appear to be transmission, and we have filtered it through our translation software. Let's put that on screen. Finally, well met spacefarer, we are the Dathnak. And the planet you are orbiting is Toluk Arang, and our ancient ancestral home. It's always riveting to meet a solid, even if our last encounter with your kind was somewhat problematic. You have no doubt detected the radiation surges. I'm pretty sure I've met these guys before earlier on. It could maybe be that the actual patch of the game has triggered something here, but okay. So what do they want this time? Okay, will you help? We have identified the planet that will suit our physiology, but we have no means to get there. Sadly, our non-corporeal nature means we don't have much in the way of industry or technology. Will you help us? What happened to your planet? Let's ask him. Well, the last time the Solids visited our a few thousand cycles ago, things didn't go well. They wanted us to embrace their religion. We refused, and they triggered some kind of genocidal reaction. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's go through these options. Yes, no, pretty soon. Don't worry, there aren't too many of us. Most Dathnak died when our planet was bombarded. Okay, we will help you relocate. Excellent. Perfect. So that is... Which research vessel was that I basically had? There. I think it was this one. Yeah. I think so, at least. Okay, so where do they want us to go? Track on the map, and let's go there. In this system here. So let's do that survey over there. What's the mandate that we were given here? Is there a mandate? Yeah, orbital research stations. I'm working on first already. Good. Now in this system I basically got my ship ready. Again, another research station to be built there. And there is another colonizable planet there, which I probably should colonize. Which is really on the border with these guys here. But since that's on the border, I want to basically go and build some items there as well. Good. Next research or construction ship here is ready in this system here. There's not much else I can do on this side, it looks like. Are there any other planets in the region that I've not done anything with yet? Well, so it looks like in this system here I will be able to build some additional items. Now we just finished construction of another colony ship. So where do I want to send that one? I want to send that up north here. So it looks like I've got some additional strategic resources here already. Satrami gas and Batarian stone. Talakur forerunners, stagnant ascendancy, holy guardians. Okay. So where are these guys? They're down here. Interesting. So they are a fallen empire. I want to ask for border access, civilian.
Debris analyzed.
So they're unwilling to do that. Okay, too bad. This means that one of the missions I've got I won't be able to fulfill, it looks like.
Construction complete.
Can I somehow get something out of these guys? Let's try another trick. So let's see if I can establish an embassy. This is pointless. This will increase our relationship by +1 for every month. Yes. We can manage a total of 4 embassies at the same time. Oh, interesting. I thought it was 3. So how are they feeling about us at the moment? Xenophile diplomacy. Okay. Blue crystal capacitor. So we got another research vessel ready up here, or actually really I should say down here. So we got 2 fallen empires right next to each other. Interesting. So 97, 98, 99, 100%. Boom. There we go, they're connected. So now I can really connect these 2 bits here. And I just lost some points there, didn't I? I was clicking too quickly. Okay. So that makes my point balance a lot better. Well, at least I hoped it did. It doesn't really. So I really need to go to my planets and have a look at the surfaces, see what I can do. So what have I got there? I got power plant level 1, which I can upgrade. Power plant level 2. Basic science lab, which I can upgrade to something that focuses on physics. This could also be focusing in on physics, I would say. That is the planetary administration. That is energy as well, so I want to upgrade that as well. And I really would like to be able to build a power plant here. Build a power hub instead. Gives me an actual boost. So we received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire. The Bokashiran regime. Yes, we can learn something from you guys, I'm assuming. That's all the way up there. Wow. Amazing. The UNS Taki crew is reporting that they found something spectacular on Sipolon number 3A. On the surface lie traces of an explorative expedition of another civilization. Left behind are some well-preserved documents and artifacts. The proposed action by Chief Scientist to William Dickinson is to send the text findings to our homeworld for translation. I'll send it to our homeworld. Well, we can either send it to a private collector or send it to our homeworld. Well, I'm more interested in the actual sending it to our homeworld. And that leads us to be able to do a new project here. So we can actually do society research on that for the next 200 days. I would like to invest that time and effort into there. Yes. The Rotarian Confederacy has declared the Oscock Star Coalition their rival, and this has worsened their conditions. Yes, well that's logical, because of course I'm allied with the Oscock Star Coalition. So I'm not too amazed about that. find all these ships here though. So these guys are still doing stuff there. Construction ship has finished here in this system, which is down here. And I'm just going to build a mining station there. Merge these two.
Colony established.
Colony established, which is fine. That basically means that our borders are now really touching up on theirs, which is not a big problem.
System survey.
It just will basically rub a little bit the wrong way potentially. That's why I was already started building those defenses over there, which is fine again. Serious. Oh yeah, there's these raiders. Now what's special about these guys? They got 75. Let's send them to Alpha Centauri. In reality I want to just send them to that planet here. Or do I? I'll just send them over there. Alright, another research vessel is ready here. Not yet surveyed that system, so good. Let's have a look at what we can do with these guys here. So, can I now build that military station? Yes, I can. Building military station, okay. There's some overlap in between those two, not massive. Well, actually there's overlap in terms of the actual fields of fire, it looks like. Another one where I can basically build some mining. And ultimately I got a colony ship ready and waiting for me in this system here. Now of course there is a world waiting for me now, which is this one here, which I'm just about to colonize, but it's already in a sector, so that should make my life relatively easy. Research station there. Another one I could actually base here. I'll just send them into orbit for the moment because I'm just short of resources. Now, looking at the actual time that we spent on this particular session, I think we've exceeded really what I wanted to invest in that for this particular session. So we've been playing for about 29 minutes now. Typically I try to keep my session, or I want to keep my sessions to be about 20-25 minutes. So we exceeded that at the moment. So just a quick snapshot again. Let's pause the game. Expanding our southern borders here. Expanding slightly to the north, not too much, as well as to the west. And we are still in our alliance with the is it the Just Concord? I believe it is. Yes, Just Concord. So I'm saving my session for today again. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't, just feel free to of course let me know. We're just going to try to overwrite that previous session that I'd saved. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.